Lautaro Martinez to Arsenal transfer blow in there. Welcome to this channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Media Football. This is the channel that brings you latest news and information as far as your football stars, celebrities, and teams are concerned in there for you. Premier League is back. Ronaldo to the World Cup. Mohamed Salah knocked out by his fellow teammate who goes by the names of Sadio Mane in those penalty shootouts that saw Senegal prosper to the World Cup, and Egypt is out in there for you. Countries like Sweden are out, but that does not stop us from really coming out and giving you some transfer news that comes out from these other teams like Arsenal, Manchester United in there. Today we are talking about Lautaro Martinez in there. I'm sorry, I had not introduced myself, but I go by the names of Rokani David, aka Radium to this channel, and this is what we are into today. Lautaro Martinez is a player who has been playing for Inter Milan for very many years, 24 years of age, linked to Arsenal during the summer, during last summer, and during the winter transfer window. That was the January of 2022, and Arsenal was so much linked to him by that time. He had not yet signed a new contract at Inter Milan in there. But as things stand, Lautaro Martinez was tied to a 5-year contract at Inter Milan, and he has 5 years at Inter Milan. Now he has already gone on 1 year, and he's left with 4 years to go in there. But news coming in show that Arsenal had shortlisted him on the list of players they want to see at Arsenal in there to be the replacement of Aubameyang in there for you. To bring you up to speed, Aubameyang was one of those players at Arsenal, talented, but he couldn't deliver under Mikel Arteta, and Mikel Arteta decided to strip him off the captaincy and throw him under the bus. And for your own information, he left Arsenal on a free transfer to Barcelona, where he's doing wonders in there for you. Close to 11 games played and 10 goals scored. Almost 10 goals scored in his career at Barcelona, proving Mikel Arteta wrong in there for you. But Mikel Arteta does not feel bad about that, because he said he really wants a centre forward. And one of the centre forwards Arsenal has been looking at is Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez is one of those best strikers in there, and I really like his style of play, the way he really shoots at goal, and the way he's fast in decision making as a centre forward is something that really makes me admire him a lot, because I really believe that he's more of a modern number 9. He's not the other orthodox number 9. He's a modern number 9 that is turning around things in the world right now. Now, news coming to our desk indicates that Lautaro Martinez doesn't want to come to Arsenal. He doesn't want to come to Arsenal, but he wants to come. He wants to go to a team which goes by the name of Atletico Madrid. Remember, Atletico Madrid has been linked with very many centre forwards. There is Darwin Núñez, he plays for Benfica, one of those players that has been linked to Arsenal and Atletico Madrid. Then, even Lautaro Martinez is also linked to that team in there, meaning that Arsenal is in double trouble, because they are not taken as a first priority by these players. Núñez, who is playing for Benfica, Arsenal are really lining him up, and they have the money to bring him at the Emirates, doesn't want to come in and play for Arsenal. He's putting Arsenal as a second choice. The first choice is Atletico Madrid. And Lautaro Martinez, the same thing is happening in there for you. However much Arsenal looks like they're so much in line to qualify for the Champions League and play in there, players are snapping Arsenal in there for you, and I really believe that this is going to cause a lot of headache to Mikel Arteta, because Mikel Arteta missed out on Dusan Vlahovic in there, that player that he wanted to be at a team which goes by the names of Arsenal in January. They had submitted in their bid, but Vlahovic snubbed Arsenal, all shunned them, and went to side which goes by the names of Juventus in there. So Arsenal is not a welcoming ground for these players in there for you, something that is really baffling Mikel Arteta and asking himself, what am I going to do? Because each and every striker that he points on doesn't want to come at Arsenal. I don't know the reason as to why. This story has been reported by The Sun, and they're saying that Lautaro Martinez is really so much in love with Diego Simeone, and he wants to go that side in there. Maybe he's following the footsteps of Kun Aguero, because Kun Aguero was Atletico Madrid, and then Man City brought him to the Manchester City, and Lautaro Martinez also wants to go that side because he comes from the same country with Kun Aguero. They do have the same style of play, and when you look at how things are really transpiring into the life of a man who goes by the names of Lautaro Martinez. He knows that he needs to make a big step in there, and looks like from Inter Milan going to Arsenal looks like a backslide. That's something they doesn't want to do. But Arsenal fans will come out and get pissed at him because they feel like they are dying for him. When you are chatting with some Arsenal fans, they tell you that if at all Nunez, Lautaro Martinez, and Alexandre Isak, if at all we get one of those as a centre forward, it will be a very good summer. You get? But when you look at how things are really transpiring at a team which goes by the names of Arsenal, it's worrying because first and foremost, they have the chance, it's in their hand, to see to it that they finish in the 4th position of the Premier League, to go into the Champions League since 2016. Now, when things turn up like that at Arsenal, that does not give an assurance to a player that I should go to Arsenal in there, because he doesn't know whether Arsenal will go into the Champions League next season. However much they'll go in the Champions League this season, but will they go there next season? So I really believe that people are not convinced with the project at Arsenal, especially these players. So that means Arsenal should go in and look for a striker who is good, but not in the eye right now. You get? Remember, like Ralf Rangnick did while at Red Bull, he went to Molde and signed Erling Haaland and brought him to his team when he was young. So Arsenal needs to go on and make such a signing. A player who is like 20 years of age, but very promising and talented. And I really believe that Arsenal have scouts that can really come in and do the needful. There is Jonathan David that Arsenal is looking at. He's also a very good player. There is Watkins. There is Jesus Navas playing at Man City. I really believe that Arsenal should really not stretch itself to go in and sign up players like all spend time negotiating deals like Lautaro Martinez, Alexandre Isak, yet they don't want to sign for Arsenal. You get? The best thing Arsenal is supposed to do, go in and get a player who has the heart and love for the shirt of Arsenal, who is going to step up to that pitch and respect the club and the shirt. But it's going to be very hard and bad. Keep chasing on players that you're not going to get, and you spend time chasing after something you cannot get. It happened under Vlahovic. They chased after Vlahovic and they didn't get him. You get? It has happened to very many players in there, and Arsenal has chased them and they've not got them. So I really believe that Arsenal should go in and admit that we are not at the level of coming in and getting players that are top class, because these players, they are not world class, but they're top class. Lautaro Martinez is top class. Darwin Nunez is top class. He has proved it, but he's not yet world class. He has not attained that world class level in there. But I believe that Arsenal should go in and get in good players that are promising in there. And I really believe that when they get in those players, they will really see themselves prosper to the level they are. Look at people like Odegaard. Odegaard is proving himself right at Arsenal and is enjoying a best season at Arsenal. He came out and revealed that he's having the best season ever since he started playing football. He's enjoying for the very first time in his footballing career. You get? But he's 23. He was looked as a flop at Real Madrid, comes in at Arsenal, and is proving the point. Arsenal should look at players who are really talented, but they have not yet been given the opportunity to showcase their goods in there. So I really believe that that's what Arsenal should do, because people like Lacazette might leave because his contract is expiring in June. Edin Ketia is leaving too because his contract is expiring too in June. So to me, I really believe that it's something that Arsenal should go in and go for and chase after, because things aren't easy at Arsenal anymore, because not having a centre forward is something bad, because there are runs a centre forward does make that Lacazette won't make, Nketiah won't make. Even if you pull Odegaard and make him lead the line to play as a centre forward, you'll be missing out on those runs that a centre forward does make in there for you. So that's what I had for you in there. Lautaro Martinez transfer blow to Arsenal, because he has decided to go to Atletico Madrid. In there, he's tied to a 5-year contract, and I believe that a team that comes in £70 million in there for you, they'll get this player in there. And I believe Arsenal, they cannot spend that amount of money. The most Arsenal is yet to spend on a centre forward, I think it's £60 million. And when you look at that, Nunez might be really a very good signing for Arsenal, because £60 million has been put in there as the price for him by Benfica, and I really believe that Mikel Arteta is an admirer of such a player in there. So we wait and see what is going to transpire After Lautaro Martinez shunning Arsenal, a very big transfer blow to Mikel Arteta, because he thought that when I qualify for the Champions League, it will be something different altogether that will enable me meet the standards of getting such players in there. But players look like they're shunning Arsenal till now. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. I'm Rokani David onto this channel. This is Rokani Media Football. I'll sign out for now. See you later, my mates.